So Claude, we're going to go on a tour of your office. This is where you do all of your local activities and local work in the riding of Nickel Belt as an MP.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we're in what? What would you describe this? Is this do we call this the Doug Hanson building?
This is the building that my office is in. We have a pocket lawyers next door. We have Dr. Hanson upstairs. I don't know if there's an official name for this building, but those are the three services you can get here.
And the address is?
2980.
It's around that. It's right across from McDonald's.
Gas Star.
And right across from McDonald's, isn't it? Close to McDonald's. Okay, let's take us in. We're going to go on a tour of the office and
come on in.
See what we've got in here. So a person coming into your office would come into the waiting room, and I guess this is where
people sit when there are more than one customer in the office at a time.
Okay.
And
I noticed a whole bunch of clipboards on here. What are these all about?
A bunch of petitions here. While people are waiting, sitting here to get service with the girls, they can sign petitions. There's all kinds of petitions. There's the Alzheimer's petition. There's a Canada Post petition. There's several of them. They're all House of Commons petitions. In order for us to present a petition into the House of Commons, there's specific rules we have to follow. And if the rules are not followed, then we can't present the petitions. So we get these petitions approved by the House of Commons before we bring them in here to make sure that when we have enough names, each petition has to have a minimum of 25 names on it to be presented.
So are these things that you're doing yourself or part of your party is doing?
Well, these petitions, some of these petitions are mine, especially the Alzheimer's petition. It's my project, and some of the petitions I get from organizations. Some of them I might get from other MPs. We have the Canada Post petition here, and these petitions are all popular petitions because people come in, wait here, and sign them.
So I guess if people find out that there is a petition going on at Parliament, then chances are they could probably be able to come here and sign.
Chances are, but not necessarily all of them, because then that's all we'd have here would be petitions.
Oh.
I like to keep the petitions that are specific to the north or Nickel Belt. Canada Post petition is specific to Canada. My Alzheimer petitions is also specific to all of Canada. It's just not in Nickel Belt. So we have some of these Alzheimer petitions right across the country. I do a lot of work with the Canadian Alzheimer's Society, and they have petitions in their offices, and they get people to come in and sign the petitions.
Are they important? Are they useful?
Important. Very important. It's to make the government aware that people are concerned about Alzheimer's, and Canada needs an Alzheimer petition, an Alzheimer strategy. And I've been working on this now for the last couple of years, and it's been very successful. I've met a lot of different Alzheimer's Society. We have a very, very good one here in Sudbury. If people who know somebody with Alzheimer's, they should visit the site in Sudbury because it's an ideal site.
Good, interesting. I didn't realize that petitions had that much weight.
Yeah, they do have a lot of weight.
So people do.
Everybody that signs those petitions are voters. So voters
Counts.
They count.
Good. I noticed on the wall you've got a certificate. Is that anything significant up there?
That's my certificate that I signed when I was elected. It's dated October 24th, 2008, and that's when I officially became a Member of Parliament for Nickel Belt.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We have to sign these certificates every time we get elected or re-elected.
And you've been in ever since then?
Yeah, I've been in since October 24th, 2008.
And for reading material, I guess you've got...
well, this is all kinds of information that the clients that come in can access. Passports, of course, are very popular in this office. And then there's things to remember when you're going on a trip. It gives you hints of what you need. And there's for seniors, there's some, especially this here is for a guide to the services for seniors. We have them in both official languages. Everything in this office is bilingual. And that has to be that way because of the population of Nickel Belt. I mean, it's almost 50-50 French-English. So everything that comes out of this office is bilingual.
Okay. And so people are living in the riding then. They can actually use this office as a resource, a library resource?
They can.
I imagine most of the stuff is online too.
Yes, most of it is online. The government is going to, wants to put more stuff online. They want to put everything online. But for seniors, it doesn't always work. It works quite well with the younger generation. A lot of seniors don't have access to computers. They don't know how to use computers. They may have computers just to communicate with their kids. And this is our Pure Later guy who's coming in to pick up the passports.
Yeah.
Mr. Money. Thanks.
Thank you.
So you have passports going in and out
Yeah,
all the time?
every Thursday they come in and pick up our weekly passports.
All right.
And it's usually anywhere between 40 and 60 a week. We spend a lot of time in here filling out passports for people.
Okay. So, but people can get their passports on their own, right?
They can get their passports on their own. They can get a form at the post office. But if they come here, we get them to sign a consent form. We'll mail it for them. We'll help them fill out the passport properly. Make sure there's no mistakes on it. Make sure the pictures are okay. And then every Thursday we'll mail it out at no cost.
Oh, really?
And then
That's all done free of charge.
free of charge. Once they've filled out their passport, we get them to sign a consent form, and that means that if there's an error or there's something missing on the passport, which doesn't happen very often, if the passport gets lost, which happens once in a while, not very often, then Passport Canada can call us here, and then we can give them all of the details. If they don't sign a consent form, then Passport Canada has to contact the client, and sometimes that's not easy.
Wow. So that's quite a service.
Yeah.
Really service. So who do we have working in here?
Well, over here we have Michelle Leving. She's fairly new here. She's only been here a couple of weeks. She's replacing one of my other employees that's off on sick leave. And she's very helpful.
Good.
She's very good on the computer because she's young.
She's young and she's
Yeah.
back in the corner.
Back in the corner. And this is Ghislaine Millet. I hired her on a contract also for 3 months, and that was 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
So obviously she's happy here, I guess.
Didn't get the memo that it was time to leave.
No. And this is where most of the work gets done here.
Now, I know you don't spend all that much time in the office, so I guess we're looking at the main contact person right here.
Right here. These are the main contact people.
Yeah.
I try to be here minimum 1 day a week, minimum. As when I'm in Ottawa, I have to be in Ottawa. So normally when I'm in Ottawa, I get to either spend Monday here or Friday, because we get a day to work in our constituency office. During the summer month, I'm here every day.
Okay. And you've got another office too.
I've got another office in Sturgeon Falls, and because Nickel Belt is so big, I needed two different offices. I mean, Nickel Belt to the west goes as far as Folliet, and to the east it goes to the border of North Bay, and north River Valley to Killarney in the south. So that's very big.
So, Ghislaine, I guess most of the time when people are calling, then you're the one that has to
Yes.
deal with their issues
Yes,
in Claude's absence.
that's right. We do an intake, name, address, phone number, email address, the nature of the issue, and we take it from there. We have contacts with Revenue Canada, Employment Insurance. We have direct lines. So usually within 48 hours we can get an answer on if there's missing information or whatnot.
So, Claude doesn't have to be involved with all of the activity that's in the office.
No, I don't have to. No.
Okay.
No, but when they have a problem,